up. Go ahead, kick your feet up. Oh, you haven't heard? Well, I guess it's time to meet us. All music on the list. Any topic, they on top of it. Ear Witness News. You ready? There ain't no stopping it. Ear Witness News. Oh, what? Ear Witness News. Yeah.
We're coming to you live from Chamber 43 in Highland Park on Raritan Avenue. This is Nicholas.
My name's Daria.
And this is Ear Witness News.
Yes, sir.
Got a big week. A lot of cool stuff came out.
Mm-hmm.
What did you like this week? What was eye-catching?
Well, there were a few eye-catching things. There was, first of all these incredible, crazy outfits from all these rappers and musicians at the Met Gala. So I'm trying to...
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. You didn't tell me. Now I look...
Yeah, you just...
Damn, I'm not...
I'm
completely opposite of Met Gala. I did not get invited this year.
Yeah, my man's straight out of Old Queens, but I'm out of the Met Gala. That's not true.
I try to tell myself that I wouldn't be about designer if I ever got rich, but I feel like I would be about designer.
I mean, if you can afford it, why not?
It's so cool.
I mean, you need something to spend your money on, is what I always say. And so
designer Old Queen shirts.
Yes, sir.
What else happened at the Met? Elon Musk dating Grimes.
That's kind of weird. It's like
someone said the only reason Grimes is dating Elon Musk is because that's the only dude who can get her back to her planet.
Whoa. I mean, yeah, they made some weird AI joke, Elon Cusp. And he's just, I don't know what he's doing dating. It's just
did you see her choker was the Tesla logo?
Was it actually a
so
Tesla?
Hard. Can you imagine?
My man, he needs his money, so he's gonna take
Steve Jobs' ex-girl has an apple tattooed on her ass.
That's and I don't even know what to think about Elon Musk dating Grimes. I'm just suspicious of
who's I don't know. Yeah,
would you
who's winning there? I mean, I feel like he's $27 billion, but she's also Grimes.
So who's gaining?
She's also goth princess.
Who's gaining more clout from this?
Elon, definitely.
You think Elon? Yeah, I think Elon's definitely doing this for some clout points. Because, dude, I mean, his business is, like, running out of money, so he needs to do something.
Someone said nerd boy, ultimate nerd boy about ultimate goth girl.
Yeah, so he's like, you know what? This is what my company needs. He's
trying to distract us from the fact that the Tesla theory isn't out yet.
That's what I'm saying. It's a distraction. But there was also a crazy music video that just came out. Childish Gambino, he's back.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Chun Li, the new Nicki Minaj.
Oh, I haven't actually watched that yet.
Yeah, it's very fluorescent, very I mean, she dropped it. She dropped 2 videos.
Mm-hmm.
She dropped the first one, it was just like a video, and then the second one was actually really hard. Yeah, I played it during like after party this week. Everybody was feeling it.
Chun Li and was it Barbie Tingz? Is that what it's called?
Barbie Tingz, yeah.
Those 2 songs are hot. She's dropping her album June 15th.
Whoa, June's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, weird. That's the day that Nas is supposed to drop his album. At least Kanye said.
Are they still together?
I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what the stars have aligned for us on June 15th.
Okay, what other music videos you been checking out?
So it's this Childish Gambino. What do you think about it, dude?
For
those who
This Is America.
Yeah, for those who aren't who are living under a rock. This Is America came out.
He was top 3. He was like top of the trending on Twitter, like 3 of the top things. Yeah, he has 2 names. And like
Donald Glover, Childish Gambino. He was trending on the social media.
I thought the video was really good, really well done. Very it's something that you can just keep watching because you keep noticing different things each time you watch it.
No, there are some like Easter eggs. Apparently, there's death riding around in some of the frames. I don't know.
While he was doing the Block Boy JV dance, so like. You can't even. That's like the one thing I still haven't seen. I've watched it a couple times,
and
I know where it is, and I still haven't seen it.
Right, and I feel like that's also like it's just like that's just that like picture like of death being in the background while he's doing something so like ephemeral in that dance. Is that like you think about the longing,
supposed to distract you,
right? The lasting impact of death always in the background with like.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like I'm sort of like the song's hot, like definitely that's for sure. It goes through like 3 or 4 stages, or at least
transitions.
And but the music video, I'm wonder about it, and I just like because it's like such a dark music video.
Because I feel like that's the way, like, I guess that's what This Is America means. Like, that's what America feels like. Like, a lot of times you can, like, be happy and forget about, like, all the problems. And then, like, every once in a while you get shocked. Every time that there's gun violence or another one of those pieces of violence that we're experiencing, you'll get shocked and brought back down to earth really quickly. And then when that's happening, there you can feel it in the background, but it is very much like dance crazes and memes and stuff.
Right.
Trying to,
So I want to ask you a question because I saw this interesting point also on the Twitter sphere was that what do you think about those gunshots? Like, do those images, like what do those images do?
Yeah.
Do they just perpetuate violence? Do they perpetuate trauma that, I mean, as a black man, like I think that something that was very interesting was the way that they said that after every single one of those shots, the people are dragged away, but the guns are like carried away very carefully on like red, like making sure that they're like very like protected. So it shows that that people in this country are fighting more for like gun rights than they are for like lives of people. Right. And that was, I think, very interesting. I mean, I think there's just so many subtleties to the video overall that like you should just keep watching it and just like keep like getting into it. Yeah, no, I've definitely seen some people who have criticized the video for just like, they don't want to see any more of this gun violence, and like what does that do? Like,
I mean, I definitely think that it's very traumatic to see like gun violence, like live, like shootings of like people on like Facebook feeds and stuff like that, because I think that's just like ultimately very desensitizing, and we don't really understand like the effect that it has long term on like people's psychosis. But I also something I wanted to bring up was that some people were saying that Childish Gambino is getting a lot of like praise for this, and then some people say that like there's other like black women that have been putting out the same kind of energy for a while and they don't get the same recognition. Like somebody said Beyonce like 2 years ago drowned a police car in Karina Waters. That's a big piece of imagery, and I remember watching that and not even thinking of how much of a statement that is. I mean, I obviously got it, but I didn't really like absorb it the same way as like I'm absorbing this. So we really have to like be conscious of who we accept this commentary from.
Right, because what's important about this music video was that it does come in stark contrast to that Kanye West outburst. Right, as a foil, because people are like, Kanye West is saying this crazy shit. He's wearing a MAGA hat, taking pictures with Donald Trump, and like condoning white supremacism.
Did you see the SNL skit where Childish Gambino was talking about it's like a quiet place mixed up with Kanye tweets, a Kanye place, and like it's just people like trying to be quiet like in that movie, and then like one of them was just like read like he's a scoop-de poop, and then like the thing will drag him away into the darkness. Really well done. I mean, like with everything that's going on with Childish Gambino, you forget that like he's really good. Like he did stand-up comedy, he did like Community and those things.
No,
so he's really funny.
He's definitely a talented artist. I mean, Atlanta 2 seasons.
I still haven't watched this season. I'm trying to binge it all as soon as
same.
I'm not busy. So that's gonna be a big thing on my checkoff list.
But no, you're right. This comes in stark contrast to Kanye West, but then we do have to start thinking about like, okay, there have been black women who have been putting out at least twice the message. Yeah. At like much better like quality and much higher quality, like Janelle Monáe and Beyonce. Like SZA as well, like who just have like better messages. And we should be careful with giving Childish Gambino all the credit. I mean, he does deserve credit,
he does,
for sure.
does deserve a place in the conversation, but it also like is upon us to make sure we're cognizant of how we absorb and interpret art, because there's a lot. It's a very complicated.
Right. I mean, everything's happening so quickly. Like this, it's easy to be super reactionary. Like this is something that we can cling on to with Kanye West just in the backdrop, just literally breaking down everything that he stood for in the past, or at least he said that he stood for in the past. So I think Childish Gambino was something that like, all right, we can hold on to this. Like this is kind of crazy, but like
I feel like they have opposite career trajectories. Like I feel like Childish Gambino started off kind of not woke and then got progressively woker, and then Kanye
West
started off the wokest and is just like plummeted. Although as far as Kanye's fallen, I'm waiting till the album comes out because I know he's like very poorly spoken, but he is trying in his drowning of his words to try to say something good. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously not coming out with it well. But I'm not like writing him off because I have written him off before and it was always a mistake before.
You're a Childish Gambino fan?
Yeah.
Like, have you been like a huge fan of like his recent drops? Like, was it because of the internet and Station Mountain?
Yeah, I mean it was big transitioning because I've listened to him for so long. Right. But I've always really appreciated the way he's worked and where he's grown too. So I think I'm excited to see whatever's coming out next. I mean, if this is like a single releasing, like I don't know when the album.
Do you think it's album season yet for him?
I think he announced that he's coming to New York September. So I think he's gonna have a.
Oh, he's coming.
He's
to,
doing a
like,
tour, so I mean, I'm assuming that he's
Okay.
gonna. I forget who he's going out with, but he has somebody else on the tour with him.
Childish
So
Gambino?
tickets are on sale.
Are you sure about that? Because there's that Young Thug and J. Cole.
Yeah, that's coming, and then also Childish Gambino is coming
Okay,
on September
okay.
24th, I believe. So if you are a rapper in New Jersey and you're interested in ever performing at a show, I'm looking to start or throw a show in July. So if you're interested, contact Air Witness News or Myriad Music. I'll definitely look for
Slide
you and
into
try
our
to
DMs.
try to
Our
put you
DMs
on.
open.
Our GMs are open. If not, comment at us.
DMs are always open.
But that is our show for this week. Follow, subscribe, hit us up if you want us to talk about any topics. Contact us if you'd like to be interviewed on the show. We are coming live to you from Chamber 43 in Highland Park, Raritan Ave. Beautiful store, loads of clothes, loads of art, loads of records. So definitely come check it out. My name's Nick.
My name's Daria.
This is Air Witness News. See you next week.